Be live. Good evening, everybody. Very
Hello.
warm welcome to my special guest of tonight, Gaz, FlatCap Vaper. Evening, Gaz.
Evening, how you doing?
And thanks for coming on my show. It's nice to see you.
You too, buddy. Thank you.
Give people a chance to get in chat. They'll be about 15 seconds behind, I guess.
Yeah,
Have a vape up until then.
that's a good idea. I've got a selection this evening as well, so.
Oh my word! Well, we'll go to you first for what you're having, but is it going to take long? Daniel's up. Good evening. All up and running. That's good. We're all up and good.
Brilliant.
So right, okay. Well, as I say, thanks for coming on, Gaz. And
Yeah, thanks, Mark.
your channel's relatively new, isn't it? When did you start your channel?
Yeah. Middle of January. Start of January. Yes, only 3-4 months.
3 or 4 months. But I think you've already got 500 or 600 subscribers, haven't you?
That's right. Yeah, I cheated and went on the UK Vape show.
You bought some. Oh right.
I bought some. Yeah, yeah, they're on eBay cheap. So
that's not cheating. That's a helping hand, and you know we all need that. And I remember, when I first started, I think I was like, I got 10, or 15, 18, and I thought, come on, need a few. But once you get that little lift at the start, at least when you're reviewing a product, you're reviewing it to an audience, which makes an enormous difference, doesn't it?
Oh,
an
definitely.
Enormous difference.
Yeah.
And we've got 1 or 2 in chat now. Twisted, evening Mike. How are things? Coil UK, hiya. Andy Fletcher. Vaping Smurf. JP, hi JP. And Lynn Smith. How you doing, Lynn? Lynn is... I've only got 2 spanners, Gaz. Lynn is one.
Yeah, I recognise the names.
And Daniel's the other.
Is that DJS? I've seen. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah,
with
his Karma song. I think it's for Karma. Ian Morgan, Chris. Hi, Chris. Betty, Lynn again. Vape Smurf, Martin Horton. Yeah, we're all reading through. So, yeah, good evening, all. So, Gaz, let's see. What are you vaping on tonight?
Well, like I said to you before we started, Mike, I'm carrying on my vaping journey and trying to learn as I go as I review. So I've got a whole selection. So I'm on my usual, which is the Aegis Legend with a drop dead RDA on top, and I've my usual Code Red.
Code Red, right?
All day, every day. It's like I don't know if you tried this.
I haven't. No.
It's really hard to explain, but it's like a fruity, bubblegummy. Mark TVP said it tastes like brick dust, but
well, that's not fruity.
No, but that's just what he got from it. It's one of them kind of Marmite flavours. You either love it or hate it.
Yeah.
And that's my setup generally every day when I'm out of work and whatnot. Then I'm on the Wasp Nano RTA.
Yeah, I watched your review of that. Yep.
Yeah, it's a cracking little RTA.
It is good. I've got mine here.
Unbelievable.
It is good. I'm not sure, I don't know what you think, how long that plastic cap is going to keep screwing on, screwing off for because of the threads. But as yet, I've had no issues.
Same here. Yeah, I've had no problems. Yeah, and it's really comfortable. So, I mean, they're quite cheap anyway. So, yeah. I've got that on the Jackaroo, the single battery 21700.
Jackaroo? Hang on.
It's Vandy Vape Jackaroo.
Ah, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's kind of the competition to the Aegis, I suppose,
right.
But it's single battery, so yeah, the battery don't last too well. That's kind of one reason why I've got the single core Wasp on it.
Right. Yeah.
So, like I said about my journey, I've got dual coil in that. Then I've got a single coil in the Jackaroo. Then I've got your True Tank, and I've got that on the Kangatech K-Box. This is the new one from
Kangatech are still alive.
Yeah, but I honestly, I haven't got a lot to. I want to put this on something nice and shiny, Mark, but I haven't got many nice and shiny things. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's one. I haven't got any nice shinies. Everything I've got is black or red. So
you got us some shinies.
I've got to treat myself. So it's on that for now. And
so that Kanga mod, did that come with a tank, and you've took the tank off?
Yeah, the tank was awful.
Was that?
It's got a nichrome coil in it.
Right.
And it packed in with about 3-4 days.
I actually built my business on the fact that Kanga coils were awful.
You built your business or crashed it?
No, I built my business because how I started all those years ago was making pro coils for the Kanga tanks, because the original Kanga coils were so, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's, awful.
Were they the square-like coils?
No, before that.
Was this before that? Way before that. Yeah,
it was when we were in black and white.
Oh, right. As my son would say, the olden days. Yeah, the olden days. Yeah, well, that's when I started, when Kanga Tech were kind of bringing out the sub box about 4 or 5 years ago. And I remember the coils being square, and you could re-wick them.
Yeah,
you could get the cotton out.
I wish I had one here. I haven't got one here. Otherwise, I'd show you. But no, I haven't got one here. But we still sell a lot even now. And there's probably people in chat. I know Daniel. He loves my coils, don't you, Daniel? So he still is, and he's kept up with the times. He's bought all the modern, and he still falls back on the little pro coils for mouth to lung. So, yeah. Oh, wow. Sorry, let me turn my phone off.
Yes, very naughty.
Or the volume off. I didn't realise that was on. So, tut. So, yeah, and working through.
Yeah, I'm nearly done. I've got some. I've ran out now, but I've got some pod salt. This is ice menthol. You probably can't see that.
Right.
I like this pod salt stuff. So I've got that in your tank, and just to kind of, what's the word? Keep a fair trial. I've got a mech mod set up. This is the Coil Art Mage Mech version 2.
Right. Yeah.
And I've got one of my drop dead RDAs on there with a much lower build.
Yeah.
So I'm doing everything. I've got a dual coil, single coil, got a mouth to lung, I've got a heavy hitter.
You have.
I've got the whole, and I've got some honeycomb latte in that, which is really nice stuff from Drip Hacks.
Oh right, okay. That's something a bit unusual.
Yeah. Well, I kind of like some of the coffee vapes. I see someone chatting the other day about like a black coffee with cream. Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah. A lot of the coffee ones, they sort of sound better than they are, I think. But if you find a nice one, then great.
Yeah. But that's me. That's it really.
That's shallot, is it? As they say. I'll just say hello to one or two people. Evening, Kieran. Kieran in chat. Don. Who else have we got? John Christian. Evening, John. And I thought I saw. It's Don. Hi, let's put Don's comment up. We'll welcome Don.
Hello, Don.
I'm from Germany. A follower from Morpheus. Morpheus Vape. Yeah, sorry for my English, very bad. Morpheus Vape Society. I watched one of their live shows the other night, and my German is virtually nil. But you sort of understand what they're talking about, and the chap on there was it? I don't think it was Don. I think it was someone else that reviewed the True Tank, and he loved the True Tank. So I was just going on there for a little watch, really. So, but welcome, welcome from Germany. Jackaroo. Daniel says, let's put that up. Daniel, Jackaroo is the one that was telling you about the replaceable panels.
Yeah, so this one's got like G10 panels that I've deliberately bashed up to test its durability. But then there's kind of 4 Allen screws on each side.
Right.
And they do a lot of G10 panels. They do like resin ones as well.
I've caught up with the program now. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah. But it's pretty sturdy. I gave it a good smash it, and then it still works.
Right.
It's fine.
And
nice wood.
Evening, John. Oh, and David Etheridge. Hello, Coccus. He always calls me Coccus for some reason. It's like, I think it's from the old Monty Python, wasn't it? Coccus Maximus or something, or Maximus Coccus, something like that. For the older ones, you'll remember that. So getting back to your vaping, you say you're on a bit of everything. How long have you been vaping, Gaz?
About nearly 5 years now.
5 years, right. So you're a seasoned vapor then, obviously.
Yeah, but I kind of just stuck to what I was comfortable with, for kind of 4 of those years. Didn't really play around. Which
is mainly drippers, I suspect?
Yeah, I went through the whole tank thing, and I tried a couple of RTAs back in the day, but when everything, then went on to drippers, and I've been on drippers for probably the last 2 years.
Right.
never interested in squonking. Not really. Yeah, I tried it, but yeah, weren't interested. Just drippers. So it's only really when I started reviewing that I was like, holy cow, I don't really know a lot about what I'm doing.
Well, that's honest.
Well, no, I did, but you know,
I suppose if you get into some
stuff.
sort of channel, if you like, of drippers, and you're day in, day out, different liquids, different coils, but still dripper, then I guess you do miss a lot that's going on around you, don't you? I suppose that's probably more what you mean, is it?
Yeah, I mean, this setup, for example, the Aegis Legend with a drop dead RDA,
yeah,
I bought this last September, and I used this all out until kind of Christmas time, and I didn't look at anything else, didn't look at any other products. I'd always use the same coil, same cotton. That's all I would do, and the same liquid. I was always on Code Red. That was me. So it was only really around December time that I bought a few bits, and I was kind of it become more of a hobby than it was.
Right.
And I think that's when I kind of
so
first started thinking about.
Did you go through a mouth to lung phase or not? Did you skip that completely?
I mean, this is a good thing to talk about because when I first started vaping, the shop I went to were really good.
Right.
And when I first they first set me up with a e-leaf kit. I think it was something like that. I can't really remember. I've binned it since then. I didn't keep it. I wish I did, but
right.
And they were pretty quick to say to me, look, you need to mouth to lung. You need to direct to lung as quick as possible. You need to get off the mouth to lung habit.
Right.
So they kind of drummed it into me. So yeah, as soon as I started vaping, I was pretty much direct to lung. I wasn't mouth to lung it. So it's only really been since I've been doing reviews and I've been sent a pod kit or two, and I'm like, oh, I've got a mouth to lung this. I've got to, and obviously there have been a couple of tanks that have come out. For how long? And there seems to be a couple more recently that I've noticed.
It's been I think the year of the mouth to lung this year. Sort of back end of last year and this year, there's been an awful lot of. Unfortunately, since I released mine, I think it's been and before that. To be fair, I think Berserker started it off. I'm talking now in the budget price range. Is that right? In the sort of 30 quid area. For a tank, really, I suppose I'm talking about. We'll get back to that in a minute. Has anyone else said anything? Because I'm terrible with chat. I think probably everyone in chat, if you've got a question for Gaz, put Gaz in capital letters and then your question. If you've got one for me, put Mark and then put your question. Capital letters for Mark or Gaz, and then
we'll see it then.
I'll see it, and you've got far more chance of us reading out what you want to put.
I'm sure between us we'll be all right.
I'm sure we'll be fine. It's not overly busy tonight. Last week was a bit hectic, and I'm not the best in chat anyway. But yeah, last week I had no chance. It was like
no, you done well.
Chat line was going up and down.
Yeah.
So what I'm vaping on? Well, I've had the gate on this Stratum mod for a little while, but I've changed tonight. Tonight actually for this week. I've gone back True Love. I've gone back to the True Tank.
That's an interesting drip tip.
The drip tip is actually off the K-Fun Lite 2019.
Ah, right.
So I don't dislike the K-Fun drip tip, but I just thought with the silver mod and the silver tank,
it's very nice.
Just looked nice having a
yeah,
and it fits really well. It's nice, comfortable to use.
Yeah, that is smart. Yeah, I need some shinies.
You need some shinies. This Stratum mod, I'm loving this. I really am. 21700 battery inside that, and it's you can see it's tiny.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So what else am I on? I'm on Vic's Kelpie, still on the smock. That's just to annoy him. He's got no smock love, has he? None.
I don't know. He's used that Arcus in a few of his videos. I've noticed the little diddy one. It's all show.
I think it is. I think it's just because Smock released so many new products. Like every week, there's this is probably out of date now, and I only got it a week ago.
Yeah.
And for speaking of someone who has got an online store, to try and keep up with that continual bombardment of new products. I mean, they're not as bad now as they used to be, but
yeah,
you bought something, you put it in stock. By the time it was on the website, there was a version 2, and you just could not keep up.
That's crazy.
You just end up throwing stuff away or half pricing it or whatever. So yeah, not easy.
No,
I've still got my gate tank in this Y stick. This is an unusual one.
That was the one. I see that when you had showed like it in your hand and no one had a clue what it was.
Oh, you watched that, did you?
Yeah. I was looking at it. I had no idea.
That got one going. I've got one tonight. I've got one tonight, but it's not a competition. It's just a bit of a funny one. But it's along those lines, so I'll do it tonight.
Is it comfortable though, with the odd shape? Is it comfortable?
Yeah, because I don't know if you can see your thumb.
It's perfect. Yeah.
It's like a shelf here. How am I holding that? There.
Yeah,
shelf.
I see. Yeah.
And yeah, it sort of fits. You grip it, and your thumb just fits on there, and
oh, nice.
You're away. Nice crackly coil in that one.
Yeah.
And what else have I got? I've got a pod.
Is that the Nord?
It's a Nord. Yeah.
Nord.
Yeah, the Nord pod. The reason I bought this, I'll get to in a second. The coils of this fit a new bridge for the billet box, so I wanted to try the Nord actual pod itself, and try their coil in this bridge and compare the two a bit, really.
Oh, nice. So, bit of a science experiment.
See, every day's a school day, Gaz. It's not just you learning. We're all still learning.
Yeah. There's nothing more hobbyist than doing science experiments with vape equipment.
That's right, yeah. So, and to the billet box, let's see if this works, actually. I'll show everyone I could crash us here. Are you ready? I'm going to try and add this in a shot. Hopefully I think it works.
Oh, we're getting technical now.
Yeah, we're getting technical. I've never done this one before. But there's the bridge in the billet box with the Nord coil. And as you can see, no leaking whatsoever. And back to us. God, I did that without making a mistake. How wonderful is that? It's nice when you try something and it works, isn't it? So I'll have a vape on that. It's quite noisy. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Put it to the microphone. But it is good. It is good. I'm not a great stock coil type person, but some people are, and you have to cater for those people. So, but yeah, as far as stock coils goes, there's a lot worse out there than that. I don't know how you find it, but I call it the taste of China. When you get the first, it takes like a tankful to get rid of that background taste, and I just don't like that at all.
No, and dust.
And brick dust in your case with your liquid. And I think I've got other bits around me, but I think that's mainly what I'm using tonight. There's other bits around like the PAL 2. There's another little pod. So yeah, but my main one at the minute which I'll probably be vaping most of the night is the True Tank on this Stratum.
Nice, very nice.
Have I missed? No one's put a mark, or yes, they have. Here's one.
My chat all of a sudden just dumped about 30 comments, so I don't know if we're well behind now. But all of a sudden, about 30 odd comments just come up. So
oh, did it?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happened there.
Simon Bridgewood says, Gaz, you can't see the comments on the screen. I don't know if you're watching on YouTube as well, but it's going to be delayed. But I'll read them out, Gaz, so you can sort of understand them. Yeah. So Simon Bridgewood, Gaz, why FlatCap? Don't think you're from Yorkshire.
No, I'm not from Yorkshire. No, the FlatCaps, I just like wearing them. I've always worn hats, and I'm in a cold garage, so FlatCaps are very nice and warm. But actually, one of the other reasons I wear it is because my granddad passed away a couple of years ago. And he always had a FlatCap on, and I think it's probably a little bit of a kind of sign to him, really.
Right.
And it's it's one of those things, I suppose.
And you find it comfortable?
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
I've got a little bit of a collection going.
Right.
I've got
Yeah. I
a
can see
couple
that
behind me.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see them.
So I try and mix it up. And
I've never been a hat. I look like a pillock. You know the old like the what is it, snap. Well, snapbacks or whatever.
Snapbacks, yeah.
Snapbacks. See, I'm old. I don't know, do it. But you know, I just look a complete buffoon in one, so I don't bother. Ian Morgan. Well, I've answered that, Ian. Yes, the Stratum takes a 21700. It takes a 20700 or an 18650. So all three, and you get like a pair of rubbers for the 18650 to space it out. And it's got a little chip in there as well. So you 3 clicks on, 3 clicks off, and it's like a mech mod with safety. So that's basically what it is.
Ah, very clever.
I just think they're blinding. I think they're really good. So these capital letters, that worked, didn't it? Because I saw that question. So well done for that, Ian. I can't see any more. So we could make that a rule. Can we just bypass people that don't put capitals?
Oh no, but you'll end up with a page full of capitals. Well, UK Vapes has asked when he's going to be on the show, and I think he well deserves a spot mark.
So who's that?
UK Vapester.
UK Vapester. Yeah, well, yeah more than
he
welcome.
Absolutely deserves to be on the show.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him on any lives. I'm sure he has been on, but I really like his reviews.
Yeah. Well, we'll get that.
Philippines.
We'll get that sorted out. And what's UK Vote's first name? What's his name? Everyone's
I don't know.
No. See, gotcha.
I'm still learning. I'm still trying to get around it.
I was trying to say that last week. That everyone's got like 2 names. They've got the real name and their handle type thing, and you have to compute the 2. But yeah, get in contact, UK Vapester, info@naturevape.co.uk, and we'll get that sorted out. Chris Robertson, Mark, how would you compare the flavour from the Nord to the PAL? I think they're quite similar. Have you tried the PAL 2 or not? Or the Nord? Gaz?
No.
No?
No. I don't know.
I think they're quite similar. There's a lot of different coils for there's only 2 for the PAL. There's a lot of different ones for the Nord. There's a ceramic. There's a 1 point. I'm going to say 1 point. Well, I've got them here somewhere. Mm-hmm. Some of them. This is a 0.6, I think. Yeah, that's a 0.6, and that's what's in the billet box. But there's more of a mouth to lung one, which is either a 1.2 or a 1.4. And they do a ceramic one. That's a 1.4. And they do a ceramic one, and they do a 0.8 as well, I think. I think there's 4 different sorts.
Right.
So, but yeah, Chris, pretty good. Not bad coils.
Oh, UK Vapester's name is Rob.
Rob. Okay,
hello.
Rob. Yeah, that's it. I'm Rob. Thanks for that, Rob. So, yeah, get in touch, Rob. Let's sort it out. Yeah, and I think, hi, Mac. Hi, George Power Jr. Hi, George. And George, yes, I have got your order for 2 Kelpies. They will be coming soon. They will be sent off soon. But
black and a silver? Or was he calling it stainless?
I think, actually, he went for 2 stainless steel, I think.
Ooh.
But bearing in mind, we sold nearly 200 Kelpies. You know, I can't remember everyone. But, yeah, there's a lot of Kelpies going out.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot. And
I'm going to absolutely abuse mine and try and break it.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to stress test it to the limit. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I might even try and do a bit of a Vaping with Vic style review.
Oh, really?
Up.
What about Jay Hayes one?
Jay Hayes? Oh, no. Well, I'd have to cover it in VG first, wouldn't I?
Oh.
No, I like Jay Hayes. I think Jay's brilliant.
Jay Hayes, then the hammer. Well, actually, that's probably a good opening part for me to... The other week, 2 weeks ago, wasn't it, when I had the Y stick and I got people to try and guess what it was. This isn't for a competition, this is just a bit of fun, folks. So, this on your screen right now, which will be coming shortly for you guys.
I'm going to have to load
Can anyone tell me what the mod was? And it wasn't a Jay Hayes review. I can assure you. And what the tank was. And how it happened. There you go. And I'll answer all three things.
I'm going to try, because I can't see it. I'm going to try and bring up the stream without the volume, or is you going to...
Yeah.
It's going to get messy.
This isn't protocol.
Whoa.
What the heck's going on there?
Well, if I tell you that Tina, my other half, cut the grass yesterday, and her mulch fell out of her pocket, and it ended up in the lawnmower.
Oh, no.
I've just done it to embarrass her, really. It was a Nugget X with a True Tank on top.
Oh, so the True Tank is not lawnmower proof.
No, it's not lawnmower proof. But yeah, I mean, when you think, how many tanks have I broken or damaged? Nothing like that. She's excelled anything I've ever done. But yeah, it's quite funny. Quite funny. It's sort of, you can imagine, can't you, just dropping out of a pocket and merrily mowing the lawn, and then clonk. She's just absolutely ate it. So yeah, just a bit of fun, that one. I thought I'd just put it up just to embarrass Tina.
Yeah. Essex Vapor's in the house.
Essex Vaper, and George did order 2 stainless steel. I was right. What about that for a memory?
Stainless.
Matt Benson. Oh, Matt. Did you have to put that? If you're feeling flush, the Dyko's pipe will be in creme de vape next week. Treat yourself after the Kelpie. I've just got a bit of a hankering for that. I really have. But have you noticed that things have gone full circle? It used to be with your wife, girlfriend, whatever. You'd say, "Are they new shoes?" And she said, "Nah, I've had these ages." Now it's like, "Is that a new e-cig?" No, I've had it ages.
yeah. Stuff comes through the post, and she's like, "What's that?" Oh, it's vape mail from someone. Yeah, it was not really. It's something I've picked up more than likely.
I just think it's quite funny. It's like a role reversal, isn't it? It really is. But I even had a customer once that said, "I want to order." I can't remember what it was now. He wanted to order something, and he said, "Can you put on in the package, congratulations on winning the competition?"
How brilliant! I've heard of someone like a car parts place that does that. For an extra £5, you can have that kind of thing put in the package. Yeah.
The things we do. The things we do. I'm going for smock. Has to be a True Tank. Where are we? Mark, here's another one. Here's a question. See these capital letters? That is making my life, folks, so much easier. It really is. When do you reckon the first pre-orders of the Kelpie will be sent out? Well, they should. We've got bank holiday, haven't we? And they're sending them to me on it was going to be the 16th, and as far as I know, that's today, isn't it? It's today.
Yeah.
So I'll probably hear, like, tonight, because people probably, some understand, some don't, but I speak to China. I'm very often up till stupid o'clock, 2, 3, even 3:30 in the morning, talking to them and ordering products. Then, of course, you get someone phone you up and you still in bed? Yeah, I am, yeah. They can't understand it.
Yeah, I think me and you've been passing messages across at about midnight.
Yeah, I'm a late owl anyway, but and I wonder what customers think sometimes when they get an email back from me at 1:30 a.m. But it's just, better to answer then and quickly, than they can wake up to their answer, can't they?
Yeah. So, I saw Vic said that there was a problem with the accessories or something, so there might be a delay. But
yeah, that won't affect me because my order went in first, and I've been
brilliant.
Obviously EH Pro designed with me the True Tank and produced the True Tank, and I get on really well with them. So
that helps.
I mean, she's even put in a message. You will be the first in the UK, so I know that. I know. And my batch was the very first batch order as well, because I just told her that what I wanted, didn't even know the price at the time. I just I said, look, put the order in because I wanted to support Vic. So yeah, I mean, I think their first batch they'll probably make. Normally, it's about 4,000 or 5,000 to test the market. That's what they'll normally make, and I've got nothing to hide. I've ordered 500, so there's those 500 are definitely coming, and a percentage of that. It sounds a lot, 5,000, 4,000 or 5,000, but don't forget they're going off to America, they're going off to Germany, they're going off to here, there, and everywhere. So
yeah,
and I think what they might have had a shortage of was, believe it or not, bubble glass. I think, but I'm not certain of that. So I don't want to. So I haven't really answered Ian's question now. I suppose I have. That normally an order, once China send it to me, as long as customs don't mess me about, normally takes 3 to 4 days. That's why I put the 20th, allowing the 4 days.
Yeah.
But of course it's bank holiday.
Bank holiday.
So, but it's going to be really soon after the bank holiday, I guess. Ian. So there you go. That is the answer. Long-winded answer, but the best explanation I could come up with. And there's no other. Oh yes, there is. Oh, that's quite funny. I'll put Ian's comment up again. I'll win a lot of comps.
There's a lot of competition winners out there.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can win these days, isn't it? And Andy Fletcher put his comment up as well. Thanks for another delivery from Naturevape. You're more than welcome, Andy. Thank you for the order. All business appreciated. So we'll get back now, I think, while chat has calmed down. We've answered the questions, which is great for me. It means I haven't missed anyone.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, are you there? Oh, and hi Tina. Hello Tina. You've missed the lawnmower, Tina. I thought she might have missed it because she'd have come up and belted me otherwise. So you've gone back, or you're exploring more products now, and you're at mouth to lungs. So I sent you the True Tank back end of last week.
Yeah.
And how are you enjoying that?
Yeah, really. Yeah, I mean, compared to, I don't want to toot your trumpet too much, Mark.
No, you can.
This is the first proper. this is the first kind of mouth to lung tank that I've really tried, and before that, it's just kind of been pod kits. But yeah, there's a noticeable difference. So I can see why it appeals to people, especially people that are probably on pod kits and they want to upgrade, but they're not interested in the direct to lung. So yeah, but I'm still trying out, but I'm enjoying it.
Good,
totally
good.
And in fact, I try not to watch other videos before I test it myself. So I wicked it up, and I kind of done it as I thought best. I'm not the greatest at wicking tanks in the world, and actually, it's been bob on. First time, lucky.
Yeah.
So
it's funny. Some people did struggle with it, and a lot didn't. But I did get some that did, and I think it was on my first or second show. I wicked one up in live on the camera.
Yeah.
But who did the Mike Twisted did a very good review on how to wick the True Tank, and so did Paul McCartney, Vape Don't Smoke. And Paul did he fluffed up the cotton just with his finger actually, and when he got the bow tie, he just cut across the top of the bow tie and then folded it down, and that was, and I've tried that technique and it does work very well. So there's another one. So you didn't have to watch, I just told you.
Yeah, I'll probably re-wick this a couple of times just to see kind of, because I like to try and say, I don't always do a wicking tutorial, probably because I'm not great at wicking, but I at least try and say what I think works best. Yeah. But because I have done the kind of build part of this review on the True, and the video, what I put out will be the first build I actually done in it, and the first wick.
Yeah.
Which is risky at times.
Risky, yeah.
It's worked a treat.
But it's worked. I mean, you know, if you got it wrong, because there's two ways, isn't there? It leaks. There's not enough wick, and if there's too much, it'll overrun. So you let go of the fire button, it's still making a noise. So if you're not getting either of those two things, it can't be too far out, can it?
Yeah. But no, it's really good. I've got a problem with the gate though.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, because it's to do with the jets.
Mm-hmm.
Now I changed the jets in it, but it's still not running right. Yeah.
Are you sure you're not from Yorkshire?
I'm an old school scooter boy. That's what it is. Yeah.
That was funny. I fell for that hook, line, sinker. Where did I say it was at John? What to know when my next competition is? I think. When's the giveaway? Yeah. so he wants some more parcels.
You're not giving that away, are you?
That's here. I'll put it in my pocket as well when I go upstairs. Tina's in chat, so she'll be horrified. But look at this. Look.
Oh gosh!
Tell you that.
Did it go bang? It must have gone bang.
Well, I wasn't here. Tina said, "There's lots of good news and bad." I cut the grass, but
what mod was it?
It's the Nugget X. So EH Pro, if you're watching, would you take this one back?
Yeah, not long.
So let's throw that to one side. Yeah, it's quite good.
Oh, another vape channel has told me to try the other jet. Okay.
Try the other jet.
Yeah. I'm just getting too much airflow.
Too much airflow.
Yeah.
You need a good filter on that one. I think like K&N or something.
Yeah.
Lynn, thank you. Lynn says he's had no problems with the True Tank. Tina, the mad lawnmower woman. Tina doesn't like the True Tank. She actually loves the True Tank. I can't get it out of her hand.
You're in trouble.
So, and I'm an arse, apparently. Tina says I'm an arse.
You're in trouble.
So I'm in trouble. Never mind. I've been in trouble before. Quick hug and she'll be fine. So while we were talking about the True Tank, and you haven't done the review yet, well, you're midway, aren't you?
Yeah.
You kindly sent me a little clip, which I want to just show. I think before I do that, I'll just get rid of our names so that we don't cover up your video. This is just a bit of a taster of what Gaz does, and I think his video work is superb, and I'm actually quite envious. So if this is new territory again, folks. Let's see if I can get this one right. There you go. I think. Oh, am I muted? Unmuted? Doesn't sound.
I can hear you.
You can hear me. That's okay.
Yeah.
So I think I got that one right. And well, all I can say, Gaz, is absolutely well done. Really well done. I think that's.
Oh, thanks, mate.
I think that's great. And it's your channel. From what I've seen, I haven't seen loads. I saw your little live. Let's call it a dabble. Your first. You know,
that was early on, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
it was still quite good. And I saw, I think it was the Wasp Nano RTA, and you just got a bit of a different style going on, which is nice. It's refreshing. You know, it's not the same as everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, just found it works for me. Really. I mean, a lot of my reviews are, the traditional style, and of course there's nothing wrong with that, but I think just the way I'm trying to do it now, and I think the Wasp Nano is probably one of the first ones I've done where it was that kind of style. It was that whole kind of presentation-y bit, a bit of a chat, and then the unboxing, and then the review at the end, and just works for me.
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit geeky with computers and stuff, so I quite like the animation-y kind of thing and that kind of stuff. So I'm just every review I'm trying to improve on it, and kind of just it's something I enjoy. It's a bit selfish of me to do a review for something that I would enjoy watching, but
well, I think there is no better reason, in my opinion. I'm sure there are some that start reviewing e-cigs to try and get the free stuff, because they want the free stuff.
Absolutely.
But when you're doing reviews like that clearly isn't your motivation. I think you're doing it out of love, which is the best reason.
Yeah. Well, because I've only been going a few months, and I think the main thing is because when I first started, I was doing written reviews for e-cig Click. And they were really good, and they said that if you start a YouTube channel, then send us a link and we'll put it up with your written review. I was like, oh great! So I kind of did one or two, and I don't know how well you know the e-cig Click website, but everything's really nicely and simply laid out.
Yeah.
And then there'll be my review in it, and I'd have a bit of kind of tarpaulin behind me.
You've got a bit pixelated. I don't know why, Gaz. Whether it's just me, your camera's gone a bit
Pixely.
Yeah, a bit.
Bit of lag maybe.
Could be.
My wife's probably on Netflix.
Tell her to get off the internet. Yeah, it's all right. It matters not. It matters not.
Is it still there? Hopefully it'll clear up.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's okay. That's a bit better.
Yeah. So I saw they put one or two of my videos up. I'm like, I need to up my game because my videos are going on a really nice looking website.
Yeah.
And I just felt like I was kind of letting them down in a weird way. So I just tried to improve, and I tried to improve really quick. And then, like, the UK Vape Show guys got in touch. Dean got in touch with me, and I was like, "Whoa, I haven't been going long, and they're inviting me on."
Yeah.
I thought, I need to be as good as I can now. So that's why I say about the whole vaping journey and the whole experience. I'm trying to kind of learn, and that's what I'm really pleased I'm talking to you about, especially to mouth to lungs and stuff like that, because I don't have any experience or any knowledge on it.
Right.
So it's all part of being a hobbyist, I suppose.
Well, I'll swap my knowledge on mouth to lung for your knowledge on how to do a video like that, because I think it's superb. And you've had some very sort of nice comments in chat. Ian Morgan.
Yeah.
Let's put that one up. You could get a job promoting 3H Pro. I mean. It's true what he says. I've seen a lot of promotional videos worse than that. It's really good.
Well, I mean, my kind of background, I'm an electrician by trade.
Right.
And I run an electrical company, but I also kind of on the side used to design and print clothing and vinyl graphics and that kind of thing. So I've always kind of got my eye for detail and making things look as attractive as possible, I suppose. Yeah. So that kind of comes into it. So that's why I really love the editing side of it. People hate the editing side, but I quite love it because I like the creative end of it.
I must admit, my editing is minimal.
Sometimes I'm doing any editing and like the guys have just seen with the animations, things coming across and text and all kind of fading in and out. Sometimes this is just taking forever. But the more I do it, the more I'm kind of speeding up. So our Vaping Smurf's in chat. Hi, Vaping Smurf.
Yeah, I'll just put his comment up. Gaz camera work's amazing, up there with the quality of some of the bigger reviewers, in my opinion. And I completely agree with that. Completely agree.
It's really nice.
So.
MBK's in the house.
Yeah, hi MBK.
Man, it's good to see him back.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I don't know if you MBK put a video up recently, and he's been on quite a weight loss thing.
Right, I
didn't know the full story, weight.
But I saw he's back.
Yeah, I think that's great. I'll show you a picture actually, and this is taking nothing away from MBK. I'm hoping he kind of will take it as inspiration. This time last year, I was about 22 stone.
No.
Yeah, and I was having a few health problems, joints, my knees, elbows, that kind of stuff. I wasn't, I was in a bad place. I've got a photo. I'll try and find this photo.
I don't think we'll see your photo because you are very pixelated.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good.
Put it on mute and shout at the wife. Get off Netflix.
Yeah. what she's doing in there. Well, no, see if you can. Is it really pixely?
Yeah, but we can see it. We can see it. Yeah. You honestly wouldn't see you as the same person. That's amazing.
Yeah, so I just went on a strict diet and got a lot of self-confidence out of it. I think that's probably one of the reasons why I started a channel in the end, because I just felt a lot more confident in myself.
Yeah.
So well done to MBK for cracking. I know it's completely off subject, but it's just something I just noticed him in chat. I thought I wanted to say it because he's doing a great job, trying to lose the weight. Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with him. He's a good-looking man.
in a male kind of way.
yeah.
So, have you tried the gate? All joking apart, have you tried the gate tank yet?
No, I haven't touched the gate yet. Yeah,
right.
I haven't.
One at a time, and that's probably the right way to approach it. So, yeah. So, when do you think your review on the True Tank will be out?
Probably by the end of the week.
End of the week.
Yeah, and probably end of the week. Probably maybe Saturday around there. Probably it'll come out. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, I'm giving it a real good trial. Really.
Put your name back up. Let me do that. So there you go.
Am I still pixely?
Yes, you are. Yep.
Ah.
Yeah.
Not sure. I have no idea why.
I think it's your internet speed because you're quite jerky as well.
Okay, let's turn stuff off. I haven't got YouTube open on it. No. Maybe that might pick up, but I'm not sure why. I've no idea. I'll text the wife. I'm in the garage, you see, so I'll...
Text the wife. Stop. Get off the
Are
internet.
You using internet? Get off.
She's probably downloading her favourite film. A right long film at that.
Sorry about this.
That's alright. You text away.
There you go, sorted.
There you go. Actually, that's a little better now, I think. A little bit better. So, you're in your garage. Do you spend a lot of time in there?
Gaz? Yeah. If I'm not reviewing, I'm working. So, this is where I do all my office work and stuff. All my electrical certificates and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm always out here most evenings.
So it's
anyway.
Household electrical, is it? Installations or whatever?
Yeah, all kind of house stuff and commercial work, a bit of everything, really.
Right.
Yeah. Bit of everything, so we get around a bit.
Yeah.
So that keeps me pretty busy, but I think that's probably why I'm enjoying doing the whole vape community thing, because it's something completely different. It's away from work. I've got a young family, so I don't really get out much.
Right.
So it's a way to meet people like yourself and everyone else and have a chat. Yeah. It's a social thing. So yeah, I think that's another thing I'm really enjoying about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. I know when I first bought this house, the wiring was... I still had like lead wiring coming down the walls.
Nice. Yeah.
And how old's that? When did that go?
God, I'm not sure. Well, when was your house built? It must be a
1890. This house was. It's an old farm cottage.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So, what, have you had it all rewired now?
Yeah. I just cut and started from scratch. But when the electrician said that about the quote, I was like, "Ooh, really? That's a lot."
Yeah.
And I said, "What about if I chase the walls?" And he said, "Yeah, that would help a lot." And so I did. I chased all the walls, and so it was all ready just for him to go. So yeah, but it's quite clever to watch him work. You just think, how does he know what wire goes where?
Yeah, I get that quite a lot.
Yeah,
I get that quite a lot. And it's funny when people see me vaping, they're like, "Oh, yeah, well, I'm not surprised an electrician's vaping on an electronic cigarette."
Yeah,
UK Vapes has asked where I'm from and where I work. I'm from Milton Keynes and generally work around the MK area, but we get around as well. I was in Edgware today, North London.
Right.
So yeah, I get about a bit. We do a lot of work in Leicester and places like that.
Milton Keynes, yeah. I went there once on I think it was a cricket tour. I went there. There's coloured roads. Have you got coloured roads? Is that Milton Keynes? Like the roundabouts and the...
Good roundabouts, yeah. It's a whole grid system, yeah.
That's it, yeah.
If you're not from here, people hate it, but if you live here, then generally you love it.
Yeah, I was all right. I wasn't driving. I was quite happy. quite happy with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where your motivation for doing your e-cig reviews then is purely hobby. Have you got a goal? Have you got somewhere where you want to be with it, or not?
Not as yet. TVP asked me this actually on the show where I kind of see myself in 12 months, and because I've had quite a intense start, I suppose, I'm just trying to level myself out, learn a lot, like, you know, with trying things out, and just kind of know what I'm talking about and enjoy it. That's my goal for now. I have a few ideas for future, a few little ideas, but they're very early stages. You know, I'm writing scribbles down and thinking of things I could possibly be doing. But yeah, I am just taking every review as it comes and getting to know people, getting to know everyone. And I've been astounded, to be honest. It's been amazing.
I think you hit the ground running, and you know, like I say, I think your reviews are a little different to everyone, which is perfect. That's what you want. You don't want to be the same as other people, do you?
No.
So I think you hit the ground. And do you think you'll have your own sort of live show? Is that part of your plan as well?
It's an idea, but again, that might be something a little bit different. I haven't really thought about it much, but yeah, I have a few ideas for a live show. But I mean, there's a lot of live shows at the minute. There's a lot of live shows going out, so we'll see with that. I haven't given it much thought.
There is getting more and more, isn't there? And
yeah, it's really good. Yeah,
I must admit, I didn't know whether to or not, and it seemed to be received quite well. People seem to be watching and enjoying. So, and while that continues, I'll continue. To be honest, I'm quite enjoying it. So, Other news I've got is today. I don't know if you can see. I'll hold them up. Today, I've been talking about these for ages. My concentrates have finally arrived this morning. So they're not on the website yet. I have got some pickies I can show everyone rather than looking at them like that. Let's see if I can show that. So there's the strawberry custard. They're all in 30ml bottles. I think, are these called the V3? Oh God, is it chubby bottle? Chubby gorilla bottle.
Gorilla, yeah, I've read that. Yeah. Bottles.
So that's the strawberry. Back to me. Blackjack. Rhubarb and custard, and a nice one for the summer, which this is the peach, papaya and mango. That one, I do really like that one. Well, I like them all. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. But yeah.
Is it kind of like lilt like?
It is. Yeah.
Nice.
That's how I'd describe it. That's a good. I think they were actually my words a few weeks ago.
Oh, really?
You know, when I was testing, because they came in these sort of test bottles early on, and there was a Vimto one as well, which.
Thank you, Lynn.
I've got that somewhere. That's in here, but we've changed the Vimto. It had a hint of mint in, which I didn't like for Vimto. So that's now been removed, and I do quite like the second version. So, you know, I'm one of these people, guys. I won't settle for something if I think it's not right. I'd rather throw everything in the bin and start again. You know, I like when I come out with the product. I like people to say, "Yeah, that's worth buying." You know, that's decent, how I've always been.
So, what have you got a favourite then?
I think I can see myself with the peach and mango and papaya one for the summer a lot. I think I can see myself vaping that a lot. The card that we're sending out, which I've tried to show before and it never shows too well. I wonder if it will show on here. Let's just try it on my... It's because I'm done well tonight. I want to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory and get it wrong once. So.
Yeah, it can't be all perfect.
No, let's try it on here. I've nearly got that lined up first go. So, I don't know if you can see all that. I can't, it's slightly on the skew whiff. But that gives an idea, and it's just a table really that people to mix. It's like mixing made easy. I want it dead easy for people. And this is just a straightforward mixing card that people will be able to refer to and mix, you know, confident that they haven't done something silly. You know, that there's nothing worse than buying some concentrate and wasting it because you've been an idiot. You've mixed
been there, done that. Yeah, I think probably about 2 years ago, I bought a load of stuff from Vaper or something like that, and kind of saw a couple of recipes and thought, oh, I'll give that a try and mix them up. I didn't really spend much time on it, and so it all went wrong. And I was making tiny little 10ml bottles of different flavors, and I was, no, that's no good, and I ended up spending a fortune. I just weren't for me. I think some people obviously are great at it, so I quite like the way you're doing it, and the way kind of Dark Star and drip packs where you get the concentrate and just mix it and job done.
Yeah, they're like easier. Blended concentrates already for you. So the idea is that the research has been done rather than mixing up 10ml bottles, getting out of 8 of them. You've got 2 that are even vapeable. So I think it's good. And if you're interested, gladly tell me what flavour profiles you're interested in. Gladly send you.
Oh yeah, great.
Send it out and put it on your channel.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a bash. Yeah, I mean, I reviewed a liquid recently that was like a lilt kind of flavour. It was beautiful.
Yeah. Well, perhaps you'd like the mango one then.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've gained a new subscriber. Thank you, Lynn.
Yeah. Thanks, Lynn.
And everyone else, if you're interested in supporting Gaz, if you just go on YouTube, I should have got the link. How bad of me is that? I don't know. You might want to type it in, Gaz. Can you type it in chat or not?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to
just search FlatCap Vaper on YouTube. You'll find him.
I'll try it, but I don't know if will it tell me off?
Shouldn't do.
Oh no, it works.
Will it tell me off?
Yeah, blocked. Oh, I suppose because it's a YouTube link, isn't it? You can get away with it. Yeah.
Right.
I think that works.
Haven't seen it come through yet, but yes, it's on there. There you go, folks.
I think that should take you to me.
And yeah.
I don't know. If not, you can just click on next to my name, and you should be able to visit my channel that way, I think.
And Ian Morgan, why didn't that come up?
Oh, I've just noticed he said that about Reverend Vapes.
Yeah. Have you seen Reverend Vapes reviews? Great. I haven't watched a lot yet, and I don't think he makes many videos, does he? No,
I think he done one on the Poet probably about a month or so ago. But his is like a full-on presentation. It's beautiful, real nice close-ups and nice music, and real. It's completely different to anything out there. I think I haven't seen anyone else do anything like that.
Right.
It's a beautiful production.
I must watch that myself.
Yeah.
And a question from Vaping Smurf.
Thanks.
Mark, is the rhubarb and custard flavour a fresh rhubarb and custard? No, it's more fresh than it is. It's not like a candy style. No, it's more of a like a what am I trying to say? Like a tangy rhubarb, like a fresh one.
I think that's the thing with especially making your own proper DIY liquids. Is I when I first started, I picked up a couple of flavours. I thought, oh, I'd like watermelon. Oh, I'd like that one.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really know what I was getting. You just pick up the wrong type of flavours. And if you don't know about having certain bits to complement other flavours and bring flavours out, then you've got no hope. But some people are cracking at it, but it wasn't for me.
No, I tried an awful lot and I made a lot of mistakes. Remember buying Capella Forest Fruits, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I thought, cool, that's going to be nice because it's going to be blackberries, raspberries, all sorts in there.
Yeah.
And I tried it. I was like, I nearly ripped my throat out. I thought, I can't vape this. It's horrendous.
The one flavour I did like, I can't remember who made it, but it was called Rainbow Candy.
Rainbow. And
I used to put that with a little bit of some kind of cream. I can't remember what cream it was now, and that was all right. But that was literally 1 out of 50 that I made that was nice.
Was that? Yeah. So I mean, and that's what we hope to do is just take that, away, that risk of rubbish away, so they get people can mix their own and hopefully they'll agree it's it's decent and nice. So and I see Kieran's in chat as well, and Kieran does a lot of e-liquid reviews, and I think he does the odd mixing one as well. So Kieran, I'll send you one or two as well. So I think you might enjoy them.
Thanks to UK Vapes for that, and John Nash for the subs. Thank you very much.
Yeah, hi John. I don't think I said hello to John. John.
Smurf just said Capella Silverline Rainbow. That's probably the right one, Smurf. Yeah.
Oh, was it? Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Rainbow Candy. But apart from that, I suck at DIYing. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as you say, some people have got a right flair for it. They know what sweetener to put in, what this to put in, what to complement one thing with the other, the ratios. But for me, I even tried copying other people's, and I don't know if you've read some of those recipes. They say, "Oh, I made this and it's fantastic." So you buy all those little concentrate bottles, and you think, "Well, I spent me 30, 40 quid now," and I mixed it up. I was like, "Really?"
Yeah.
It tastes rank.
Yeah. It's a nightmare. Flavours because I get the odd message from people saying, "Oh, what's the best liquid?" That everyone does. Everyone is just so completely different. It's bizarre, really, but it's it's hard to. I've got a couple of friends that have really recently quit smoking, and they're constantly on me. "Oh, send me something," and I'll send them. I'll give them something that I think they might like, and no, I don't like it. So you can't win. You got to just spend some money and try things, I think.
You have, but that's the same also of normal liquid. Not so much, not even short fill. I'm going back a bit before that, but even the short fills, you think, "Oh, I'll try that. That sounds nice," and you see this flashy label of caramel and custard and this, that, and the other, and you think, "Oh, it's going to be gorgeous." Yeah. And you try it and you think, "Oh, it's rank. It's horrible." And it just goes in the bin. So I think there probably isn't one person in chat that can't relate to that they've bought e-liquid and thrown it in the bin. It's not even
instantly regret it.
It's not even vapeable, is it? And it's been like 15 quid, and you can't take it back and say the switch don't work or whatever. Because once you've opened that lid,
it's gone off. So do you have like recommended steep times on them bottles that you're selling as well?
Well, the mango, the fruit, that's
pretty much.
I'm holding up the strawberry custard. Let's hold up the right one. Yeah, the peach, papaya, and mango. That's virtually.
Yeah, fruits generally are, aren't they?
Yeah, that's virtually straight away job. That is certainly a week, I would have said. But if you want to put it in a tank straight away, you can. And the same with the blackjack. That's not too long. But the other two, both custards, then you're going to be looking. I think ideally probably 3 weeks for that. Certainly 2 to 3 weeks after you've mixed it.
Yeah, I know some of the stuff I've bought from drip hacks in the past has been like 6 weeks recommended steep.
6 weeks, right?
6 weeks.
Yeah,
can't wait 6 weeks.
But it does get better. I mean, I remember here it is here. I mixed this as one of my subscribers, and she's often in chat, but not tonight. Laurie. She was desperate to find a creme anglaise, a nice one, and I mixed this up. This was from Nom Noms, and that was virtually clear when I mixed it.
Yeah.
And now it's this gorgeous colour, and that's when you know it's ready to vape. But the problem is that you want to mix it. We all want to do it. We all want to try it too soon, but.
Yeah.
You want to try it sooner, but if you can leave it, and if you've made, even with like mine, I wouldn't mix any more than sort of 30 ml to start with to make sure it's something you're going to enjoy and like, and then if you do, you can mix up a whole lot more. You can mix up your 100 ml, your 200 ml. I mean, and so on as far up the scales you like, but.
That's one thing I've learned with doing juice reviews now is if I'm doing a juice review, I won't bother putting the nick shot in yet. I'll do the review on it, and then afterwards I'll know if I like it or not, and then if I want the nicotine in it, I'll pop it in rather than stick it all in at the start and wasting the nicotine shot.
Yeah, but the nicotine helps it steep, doesn't it? That's the other thing, but yeah, so it is a bit of a hard one. I think I just looked at our website. I've always been awful at stocking e-liquid. I made up my mind from the start. I wouldn't stock any e-liquid. I wouldn't happily vape myself. And so much of it had this horrible background taste that I hated, and I thought I can't and won't sell it. So
Yeah.
Rather than stack the site full of e-liquids, I thought, no, I'm going to do what I can do, and in a small way. And we don't sell much e-liquid, to be fair. I'm more known for hardware.
Yeah.
And I thought the best thing I can do, because I do like mainly rebuildable tanks, let's go to concentrates and like rebuildable e-liquid, if you like. You know, so it would be more suited to my site. So, and that's, you know, why I've done this. And Jackrabbit Vapes, I have to say, have been fantastic helping me do this. And it's, I don't know if you can see it, it's their little badge on there. It's the little round, whoop, that way. Their little round badge. And, you know, they're the ones that have, you know, come up with the formulas for me. So I haven't done it. They've just given me formulas, try this mark, try this mark. And I've tried it and said, yes, no, type of thing.
Yeah.
And that's where we've got to this road. But it's took a long time. You know, it hasn't been.
No.
You know, people in chat will know I've been talking about these for weeks. You know, but if you're going to do something properly, it does take a long time. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. If you throw, I could have done this. Could have been ready weeks ago, but it would have been a thrown together jumble of standard average stuff like everyone else does. To be, to be
yeah. I take it that was the same with your tank as well, then, Mark.
Yeah, the tank took a long time. It took months and months. But you know the only thing I would change with this tank is I like the way it fills, but I don't like the way it looks. Yeah, I don't like seeing that.
I know what you mean.
Silicone.
Yeah. I'm not going to give away too much though.
Okay, but
you're going to have to wait for the review, Mark.
Yeah. Oh right. Okay. In that case, it's perfect.
No, I can see what you mean. It's different. I mean, I'm sure there are products that way, but I hadn't seen it before.
Yeah. Well, the purpose of that was, if you haven't had many mouth to lung RTAs, but normally things like the Berserker, you fill it up with e-liquid. You screw your top on, and you can actually watch the level of that liquid drop as you screw the lid on, and you're forcing the pressure down, which means when you first take a vape, you get until it's gone, and you get your tissue, and you screw it up, and you put it down the drip tip, and soak some up, you blow a bit out. You don't get any of that with a true tank, which is why that's due to that filling. But there's a payoff with everything you do, isn't there? You know, the compromise is you see the silicone at the top. You know, it's as simple as that.
Yeah, but I've been quite surprised because I generally, most of the time, and this is a smog tank, I've got airflow wide open. I'm a pure airflow hog.
Right.
And then I set the true tank up, and I've kind of got, what have I got the airflow on? I've got it probably on like the middle setting. So it's funny. I kind of thought to myself naturally, I'll have it full airflow, you know, but no, not at all. It's been the complete opposite. So yeah, it's been an experience, definitely something I'm glad to try it out.
I'll just say good night to John Nash. He's had an surgery yesterday, and his painkillers are kicking in, so he's off. So take care, John. I hope you feel better.
And UK Vapes is off as well. And Pud Puffs in the house. Hi Pud.
Hi Pud Puffs. Yeah, so you're on the middle hull, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I use it on.
Okay.
Dead in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's good. Spot on. But no, I haven't tried the gate, so that'll be next. That'll be next on the list.
That'll be next. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to see what you think of the two. But you know, I think they're both good. People are all saying, "Is it better than the True Tank?" They're different tanks. They are different. Although they're both mouth to lung, they're different. I like both of them, but for different reasons. But I'm happy. You know, I've got the other one here that I use a lot as well, and that is the gate. So, yeah, I'm happy for different reasons.
So, are you pretty much purely a mouth to lung vapor then? Would you say?
I've gone a bit full circle. I was mouth to lung all the way at the start when I first started vaping. I went on direct lung, and I remember when I did, I was actually worried about going on direct lung because I thought once I go on it, I don't know if I'll be able to get off it again and go back to mouth to lung.
Yeah.
And that was the case to a certain extent. and I went through. I mean, we had some fantastic RTAs. You know, I love the Futoon stuff and things like that. You know, we had some great direct lung tanks, and I guess it more came in when I was trying to get the true tank right, and I then noticed that I thought, I quite fancy. I'm going to take this out for the day, the mouth to lung, and since then I've been far more back on mouth to lung. I'll have the odd, perhaps sitting in my chair watching the telly at night. I might think, let's have a direct lung, and but if I take the dogs for a walk, or if I go out somewhere, I'm mouth to lung. I think
it's a much more discreet vape, definitely.
It is, and especially if I don't go shopping, but let's suppose I went to Norwich to go shopping, I would take a mouth to lung, because you can have a sly little vape, and you're not going to upset anyone, are you? Or or a pod or something. Take a pod or something, and I think that would do vapors far more good in the public eye than it does. This huge plume of vapour. Save that for your back garden with your barbecue and at home. I think.
People don't care though. People just go around, just like you say, chucking clouds, and are completely oblivious to the fact that there's a family walking behind with kids. Now we all know that it's second-hand vapour's pretty much harmless, but the people behind you don't want that you're vaping their face. So that's the big problem. But I have I'm trying to get my father-in-law to give up the ciggies, and I've given him a pod kit or two, and he's not done very well. But I let him have a go on the True Tank the other day, and he was like, "Cool, that's more like it." That's kind of so. Yeah, this might eventually go to him if I can convince him to.
Absolutely fine. Yeah, I think it's probably the nearest you'll get to the draw you get off smoking. It's the closest, and a lot of these pod kits, like even this Nord, they're far more open than I used to roll quite a tight roll up and put a filter in, and this is far more open than that was. I couldn't do that with a roll up, could I? So but this is more like the sort of resistance you get from that.
Yeah,
I've just put Kieran's comment up on your mixing cards. You're showing the mix value of 72 Nick shots. Just as some new mixers have no idea. That's a very good point, Kieran. And no, I haven't. I've done the mixing card based on our 20 milligram 100% VG Nick shots, because I couldn't really sort of advertise 72 milligram, because in theory you shouldn't be able to buy it. So we all know you can, but and a lot of people, as Kieran quite rightly says, wouldn't know where to buy it, and it's all a bit under the counter stuff, isn't it? This 72 milligram. Or you have to say that you're using it or you're in business or something. There's a funny loophole.
Yeah, it's silly, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see JP Vape Reviews just said about tobaccos, and I haven't, since I quit smoking, I have not tried. I tried a caramel tobacco, but it was a little Nick salt, and it didn't taste of anything. But I haven't tried a tobacco liquid since I quit.
Right.
I might have to add that to the list. I think
it depends on the tobacco very much. I mean, I like the Manabush range. There's one here. This is the Indigene, this Kona Packer. In fact, that's what's in here, and that's a coffee dark tobacco type vape. So, but when I've tried e-liquid that tries to simulate Golden Virginia, let's say, it just doesn't, to me it doesn't work. It just tastes fairly naff.
Yeah. You can never really replicate. Well, why would you want to? But you can't replicate a cigarette.
Why would you?
Yeah.
So there you go. Andy's comment away. Have I missed anything else? I haven't really been looking. The capital letters have probably stopped now. You have to remind people if you want to ask a question to me, mark capital letters question. Same with Gaz. Gaz.
Definitely, we'll see it question. Then. Yeah.
But I don't think it has been too many. So, Kev Lister, I'm going to have to try the True Tank. Yes, you are. Yeah, 100% you are. Everyone should try the True Tank.
Yeah, like I say, Mark, I'm not a mouth along it at all. Apart from testing out the pod kits I've been sent, I haven't. But I have been impressed with it. The name is certainly a fair name to give it, because it certainly is. You know.
Yeah, I named it True for obvious reasons. The prototype, it's funny, isn't it? You try and think of a name, and we couldn't think of a name for it. That I wanted something to be relevant, something that was quite easy to remember. And I remember going through lists, and I looked on Google for words like, and and I just you get a mental freeze, and I thought, I just can't think. And in the end, I think Pro called it the Hill, just to call it something. Hill Tank.
Just give it a name. Just give it a name. Come on, Mark.
Just give it a name. And then all of a sudden, I was actually talking to a pal of mine, and I said, come on, think of a name for me. He said, well, describe it. He wasn't a vapor. He said, describe it. I said, well, it's a true mouth to lung. And he went, we'll call it True then.
Yeah.
Duh. It was as easy as that. So.
Oh, brilliant. That's excellent. Now, some of the names that come up with now are just silly anyway.
And we've got David, have we? David Renshaw, Salford in the house. Is Salford there? Where is he? There he is. Yeah. Hi, David. David, lovely little story with Chris and yourself.
Chris, unbelievable. He's got to cheer up now, David, because his video nearly brought me to tears. The first one and the one that came out today. Yeah, come out today. Mm. Yeah, but so amazed. Great. That's I was saying earlier about why I've been really enjoying the whole vape community, because there's a lot of videos out there, but then there's people like Chris doing things like that and sorting David out with a.
Yeah, that was a tremendous gesture. It really was. We all need a little hand up and leg up sometimes, and a bit of help. And now we'll see David. And I know he's on Three Men and a Vape.
Vape show, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's tomorrow night. And the thought of him not being on there, it wouldn't be the same. So
Dave's apologising. No, it's just.
What's he saying sorry for?
He's saying sorry because I said about him getting upset, but that just shows the kind of guy David is, and when he put the video out saying about all the problems he'd had, you could see how gutted he was, and I was like, I can imagine that myself being in that position. And he was saying about, I'm going to have to close the channel, and I was like, you could see in his face he was just completely gutted. I felt so sorry for him. It's horrible. So I'm glad it's worked out. It's great what Chris has done.
I think sometimes...
and he can't close his channel. I did put a post up and I said that David's kind of embedded in the vape scene. He's not, he's been in it a long time. And he shouldn't close up just because he's spilt a bit of coffee.
No, but David's he's in chat. He won't mind me saying this. He's a very proud person, and he wouldn't, he wouldn't have taken like a GoFundMe page or something like that. So I think it's perfect solution. So yeah, I think all the questions are done again. Coil UK's off, offed. So we've got 22 thumbs up, guys. How many are in chat? Let's have a look. Oh, how many are in it? 44. So come on, there's 22 of you at least who haven't given us a thumbs up. So it's always nice to have. We haven't got one down tonight. I normally have a thumbs down, and he's missing.
Oh, that's good. Mr. Scotsman's in the house.
He must be on holiday.
Mr. Thumbs down.
Evening, Vaping Scotsman. Evening. So... yeah, so we've discussed your dripping is the main thing. Do you still find yourself now that is your chief focus, if you like? That's your go-to still, is it?
Yeah, I am yet to find anything that it's just personal preference at the end of the day, but I'm yet to find anything that can take this over as my kind of everyday, all day setup.
And what was that on top of that again?
That's the drop dead RDA.
Drop dead, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't go too fancy with my coils. I just use... this is the same stuff I've been using for months, but it's just a Clapton wire.
Right, yeah.
Don't know how well you can see that.
Yeah, you can see it perfectly. Yeah, you're in focus
5
again
wraps,
now.
dual coil, about 0.35, around there. That's me.
Right.
All the time. and I'm yet to.
I've got 2 thumbs down. I spoke that, talked that one up, didn't I? It came down on my screen like this, both together.
Oh no! Is that because of the coils I'm using? Is that because?
No, I don't think so. No, it's people's humour. Doesn't bother me. Okay. Better not put a thumbs down now. Look, it's me just come on, that's David.
Yeah, and Scotsman just joined up as well, so yeah, he wouldn't put a thumbs down.
Okay, what is the time? Yeah, well, shall we, I'd usually go to about 10 o'clock, Gary, sorry. So, has anyone got anything else they want to ask? Mainly Gaz, or myself, but mainly Gaz, before we shoot off. And the Vaping Scotsman, he loves the Drop Dead, using mine now.
I've got 3 of them.
Have you tried the Skyfall?
No.
The Skyfall's a cracker. I robbed the drip tip off this. Now, what did I do with it? I'll have to put this one on. It's got the white cap on this, and I haven't used this for a little while. So let's just.
That's tiny. It's very short, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little single coil one, but you get a choice of what inserts you want to put. Let's see if I can take the top off.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just the flavour for me with this is really good. That's not bad. I've sat here since last week. I haven't used this all week, so that's not bad to get going like that straight away.
Yeah. I mean, flavour-wise, yeah, like I say, I haven't tried everything out there, so I'm sure there's something better. But I haven't found anything that's close to Drop Dead RDA, and I thought I wanted to get into RTA. So the Zeus X is a cracking tank, but I still was like, no, it's not quite that. And then the Wasp Nano for a single coiler is brilliant as well.
Yeah.
So there's things that are getting really close to my everyday setup, but yeah, not quite there yet.
The Zeus X is really good. Top airflow, obviously, but I always said, and I'm repeating myself now, that you'd never get the flavour from top airflow, which you do from bottom airflow. And I think that is still true to a point, but the Zeus X has come so close to bridging that gap. That's not true, and if you want a tank which is a 0 issues and leak free, then that's got to be your option, hasn't it? I would have thought.
Yeah.
Don't you find it's easier in the car, or in your case, your electric van, or not electric van, but you know what I mean, your work van? Presumably you got a van.
Yeah.
You're a white van man.
Yeah, I'm a white van man. Yeah, it's sign written though. I'm hoping that. Yeah, I don't drive like a proper white. Well, I try not to. Yeah. Oh, Smurfs, you said, am I going Expo? Yes, I'm going on the Saturday. I bought some tickets for the Saturday, and I said to my wife, I bought 2 tickets, but I don't need to take them. My wife doesn't vape or nothing, so I don't know who to take. She went, oh, I'll go. And I'm like, you don't want to go. So if we're in the garden, I'm vaping. You're like, pathetic. And so she's, no, I'll go. So since then, I've been vaping in her face all the time, trying to get her used to it. So yeah, I'll be on the Saturday, Smurf. And what's DJS said? Oh, about your coils. I've been in the True Tank. I've been using the coils you sent me. Hold on.
Bosch. I'll put that one up.
Those ones.
Yeah, they're the they're the Canthal.
The Canthal ones. Yeah, the not the big aliens or anything.
Yeah,
they're just ones for the mouth to lungs, and they've been really good. They've been really nice.
Daniel usually buys our aliens and the 4-core Claptons. Yeah, he's put it on there. Daniel likes Canthal as well. We do them in Ni80 and stainless steel as well. And as he quite rightly says, I don't know if you've experienced this, if you buy alien coils off eBay or wherever and they say they're alien coils, they turn up, they're not actually aliens at all, they're just Claptons, but ours are proper aliens, and Daniel likes them. We don't ourselves some. They go, so many go to Germany. It's not true.
Germany?
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. We sell an awful lot of coils out to Germany.
That's another thing I'm trying to learn about along with everything else, is different coils and like you say, you can get the cheap and cheerful ones, but they're not proper, and then you can spend silly money for a pair, but you just got to try these things. So
Dion says you need to try the Kennedy RDA. I haven't tried that one. Have you tried that?
No.
Fair comment, Dion. I can't. If I haven't tried it, I can't comment. But I
can't pronounce it. Majolna. I've heard of that, but I haven't tried it.
Yeah, I read that. I thought I'm not even going to try. I've seen Vic struggle with that. So.
Oh, really? Bang.
Mounier or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Many.
And Kieran, I've been enjoying the Mark as a Canthal, which is always used as you. Yeah. Kieran uses Canthal. It's strange, isn't it, that we try all these. Everyone sort of started with, I suppose, Nichrome really as well, and Canthal. Then with stainless steel, Ni80, Ni90. But it does go full circle, and I truly believe there are a lot of vapors out there. Let's see who's in chat that's just put, me too or something in chat, that have done the mouth to lung, done the direct lung, come right back to mouth to lung again. And let's see if anyone has. I think it's true. I notice what we sell off the website, and I can see mouth to lung coming.
Yeah, I suppose you get a first-hand view. What's trending, I suppose, is the way to put it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And when you think about a mouth to lung, you can go out with 2 ml juice for 2/3 of the day, if you like, and all right, the tank's empty when you get home, but 2 ml of juice, that's not expensive vaping, is it?
No, not at all.
You take a tank out with a sort of 0.15 ohm coil and dual coils at that, and a bit like the gear, and you just watch the level.
That's like the Wasp Nano, and it's only 2 ml, but that I'm refilling that every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Yeah. I have noticed my juice consumption's gone up than what it was before I started reviewing.
Was it?
Yeah, I used to be a 15 ml a day man. That was me. Now I'm probably 40 ml a day. Yeah. So I suppose that comes with it.
Yeah, well, there you go. Look, Kieran, been there, bought the T-shirt, so it looks like Kieran's done the full circle.
And
Kev Lester, I've done the full circle. That's about it, though. 2.
Smurf and Scotsman Smurf's he's staying on direct lung.
Stuck on direct lung, can't seem to get back. Well, and that was the problem, Smurf. That was the dilemma I had. That once I get onto direct lung vaping, will I be all right going back onto mouth to lung? But I usually vape 9 milligram. That's usually what I am. But I don't know what you've got in your True Tank at the moment. But
I've gone for a Nixalt just because I generally have 3 milligrams or zeros, and then the Nixalts are just what I'm reviewing, and they're all 20 milligrams.
Yeah, I don't like.
But it's probably and to be honest with you, I've only noticed recently that sometimes the Nixalts make me sneeze.
There you go. And I've always said I can't, but they make me sneeze. Now, I might as well take snuff. Honestly, honestly, I've vape Nixalts. I just sneeze all the time.
Yeah, that's why probably another reason why I'm giving this a good go, because I'll probably re-wick it and I'll put in something else and try it that way. Because I'm sneezing a bit on and it's not this ice menthol that I've got in there. It's not really strong. No, it's not really blow your head off. It's quite nice, but it does make me sneeze.
It certainly does me, and I tried I told this story before, but might not have told you. I tried one of my customers. I keep forgetting where he comes from. It's somewhere like Norway or somewhere, and he was a physicist, I think, and he made his own Nixalts, and he made 45 milligram, and he said, "I'll give you a sample to try," and he seemed. He had some real high-end stuff, and I mean far higher end than I've got. Right. And I tried this 45 one night. I put it in the True Tank. I was vaping away, and And I went to bed and I lay there and I was like a teenager who was pissed again. I was like, the room's going round. And I feel awful. And honestly, I thought I'm going to have to sit up and go and drink a pint of water. And, you know, I thought, I can't go to sleep yet because, you know, it feels like, am I going to wake up if I do?
Yeah, I've had that. Yeah, that's weird.
Horrible feeling. I was really buzzed out by it. So that still sits downstairs if anyone wants it. It'll be well steeped now. There's a few now in chat that have done the full circle, I think, where we're stuck under it. Well, yeah, Vape Smith stuck on it. Vape Scotsman, been there, done it, back round again. Yeah, so, and Lynn Smith, I'm going back more to mouth to lung than direct lung, so, yeah. Full circle. Boot Yearn? Where's that name come from, Boot Yearn? How do you get that name to go together? Boot and Yearn. Explain yourself, Boot Yearn.
Was it Booty Yearn?
Oh, it's Booty Yearn, I
it?
suppose. Yeah. So
Booty,
sorry, it's me being thick.
Yeah, Ernie with a big booty.
Yeah. Help me do any coils the H Pro Nano in stock. Can you help me do any? Have any coils? Oh, this is John. That's what I thought you'd gone, John. Any coils the H Pro Nano? Yeah, we haven't got them anymore. EH Pro has stopped making them. We can't get them. But there will be a... I'll have a think about that one, John. There will be a substitute that we can do for that. JP, full circle. And Michael Muller, direct lung all day, mouth to lung if I have to. When I want to be polite, I mouth to lung. And I do, yeah, a lot of people do both, don't they? And that's a combination too. Can't stop one working tonight. Maybe next time. All the best. Yeah, thanks TWS. And yeah, and Daniel's stuck on mouth and just have a few direct lung. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've spoken to Daniel on the phone. He does that. He opens his front door, I think, and has when he feels the need, has a good old direct lung. Then he goes back indoors again and mouth to lungs.
I think for people like this is what I'm kind of discovering. For people that are generally direct to lungs, I think mouth to lung has a place and a purpose for direct to lungers. When you need a bit of a, like, for example, if you put a high nicotine strength in and you're usually on 3 milligrams or less, so it has a purpose when you need it, you know, for them bad days. But then I suppose, like you say, there are people that are just mouth to lungers. So the True Tank has a place absolutely, but yeah, I wouldn't bother with mouth to lungers really, apart from for the pod reviews.
Right.
But I can see now how a mouth to lung has its place for direct to lungers if it's, you know, something, because I see Adam GBV Nation say the other day, like, he's direct to lung, but he's like, I'm missing something. I'm yearning something. I can't find it, and I wonder if that's, you know, maybe that's the thing you need, because sometimes you do need that.
You do, yeah.
You do need that.
First thing in the morning, I love a mouth to lung. It gives me far more. It gives me that instant, sort of gratification that direct lung doesn't give me. You know, direct lung is okay just to, you know, because I mean you're going from 3 milligram to 9 anyway, so that's probably that's
what I've noticed it, because like my Code Red that I vape on is probably like 1.5 milligram now, because I only put a couple of nick shots in it. So then there are times where I'm like, ooh, I'm missing something. So get on the mouth to lung in it.
You feel that feeling in your stomach. Something. And
Yeah.
welcome to Daniel's brother in chat. Oh, thanks, Daniel. I wouldn't have known. TWS, Daniel's brother. Question from Rain Walker. We'll do this one. Does PG burn faster than VG? I don't know the answer to that. I'm going to be quite honest.
I don't know if it's probably got a different... it must have a different burning temperature. Like it's the temperature at which it vaporizes.
You'd think, in a way, you'd think it probably would, because it's thinner. Its viscosity is thinner, isn't it? So you'd think it would burn. But yeah, an interesting question. Not one I'd sort of really thought about. I know the PG content of your e-liquid, that gives you more of the flavour, but it also gives you more of the harshness on your throat as well. Yeah. In general terms, I've done
a test where I vaped pure VG, and then I've done another one where I vaped pure PG,
Yeah. And?
Oh, PG on itself. Yeah. Well, surprisingly, it didn't give me a massive throat hit, but it just dried me out completely.
Yeah.
Waxy taste in my mouth. It was awful. It was really bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a silly idea, but it's one of those experiments. Carrying on the vaping journey.
And it is a journey.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, I think we've reached that time. Gaz, would you like to say your goodbyes?
Yeah, sure. Well, thanks so much everyone in chat for commenting and a lot of nice words and things like that, and everyone's had a lot of input, and yeah, carrying on that journey, like I say. So thanks to everyone, and thanks to you, Mark. Thanks firstly for sending me the True Tank. It's a cracking little tank. I'm enjoying it. I'm giving it a thorough bashing. Like I said about the Kelpie, I'm going to give that a proper testing as well. So,
yeah, do it.
Thanks for sending me that, and thanks so much for having me on. Really appreciate it. So yes, it's been a lot of fun. It's been nice.
No, thanks for coming on. That's what, that's my sort of vision, if you like, of the show. It's what it's all about, getting a bit of a mix of people. I want to get Josh from Jack Rabbit Vapes. I want to get him on. He's a bit camera shy. He's like, I don't know if I can, but I will make him. If you're listening, Josh, you are coming on it. Because I think it would be interesting to hear him talk about the e-liquids. Who better to get than the man that makes them?
Yeah, well, there's certainly an art to it.
Yeah, 100% there is. Yeah, 100%. So, yeah, my goodbyes. Yeah, everyone in chat, thank you very much. My pair of spanners, Daniel and Lynn, thank you very much indeed. You don't have to do any work with me. We don't get drama and aggro on here. We're aggro free.
Yeah,
that sounds like some sort of natural product. Aggro free.
Aggro free.
But no, thanks everyone in chat. That's what makes the program. Your comments and hearing your opinions and what you think, because collectively you're more knowledgeable than we are. But
100%. I think everyone in chat is more knowledgeable than me.
I wouldn't say it, but yeah, I mean it is. You get a collection of people. We all share our experiences. I learn things every week. It's what it's all about. So yeah, thank you one and all, and I'll see you all next Tuesday at the same time, 8:30, with hopefully another new guest. I'm sure I'll find someone of interest. And until then, take care and bye for now. Bye. Oh, thumb into the right place. It is now.